Hello, welcome back to We Are City channel for our PES 2024 Master League here on the channel. The Champions League group stage has been drawn and this is how it is looking. Paris Saint-Germain, Dortmund, Celtic and Milan, Group A. Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Ferencvarosi and Slavia Prague, Group B. Manchester City in Group C with RB Leipzig, former side of Joshua Gvardiol, Shakhtar Donetsk, who always seem to be in their group, and Galatasaray, who've got a real good side this season. Group D is Red Bull Salzburg, Union Berlin, Barcelona and Manchester United. Group E, La Real, Porto, Arsenal and Napoli. Group F, Newcastle, Inter, Sporting and Feyenoord. Group G, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Rangers and Young Boys. And finally Group H, Lazio, Lyon, Sevilla and Dynamo Zagreb. It looks like it's going to be an entertaining Champions League this season, perhaps a back-to-back European trophy for Manchester City. Our first game of the Champions League is against Shakhtar Donetsk in match day 1. Let's decide for Shakhtar Donetsk today. They have gone with a strong side, their strongest side, really looking at the players and the overall rating they've got there. Konoplyanka on that left-hand side, a known player, Matvienko as well at the back, who supposedly was on his way to Brighton. That's not seemed to happen. The City side, we're going with Haaland up top. Doku makes his first start on the right, and Grealish on the left. It's Foden and De Bruyne in the midfield too, with Stones and Calvin Phillips in behind. Ake, Diaz and Walker the back three. Ederson starts in goal on the bench. James McAtee, Lucas Paqueta, Mateo Kovacic, Rodrigo, Rico Lewis, Josh Gvardiol and Ortega. A few players in downwards condition, hence why they're not in the squad today. Should be an easy group to get through. Leipzig, Galatasaray, we're in a good position. So first bit of Champions League action for the current Champions League holders in Manchester City. Shakhtar Donetsk, we welcome to the Etihad Stadium. Two sides go head to head and I think we will come out on top. Always Shakhtar City play in the Champions League. The Etihad welcome back the European champions in their first game in return, and you know, we're going to Istanbul, or we're going to Turkey anyway, because we have Galatasaray in our group. That'll be an interesting one as well. Leipzig's probably the most difficult side, but we beat them 7-0 at home in the Champions League last season, didn't we, in the knockout stages, so I think City are confident this year. Like Doku is a live wire, someone who's really dangerous to play against all the time. Foden, back through to Grealish, Smiley gets a block on it. Grealish tried to beat Payetov to it, but he couldn't do it. They've actually sold their goalkeeper Trubin to Benfica, haven't they? Shakhtar, their young goalkeeper. Goes past the challenges. Doku to John Stones. Phillips to Jack Grealish. Okay. Back through to Grealish here. Grealish onto Phil. Foden with a chance here. 1-0 City. Phil Foden opens the scoring. And it's great play by Manchester City. Really good play. And a good finish. Phil Foden on the score sheet. It was a great goal. Created by Nathan Ake actually. And Jack Grealish. Ake comes forward, Grealish goes into Ake, makes the run through defence, good first touch, back to Phil Foden, lovely touch by him, and just takes it round one foot with the left onto the right, and that touch there just really confuses Shakhtar in pressing it, and the right footed finish off the top corner. Great finish by Phil. Manchester City take the lead in the Champions League, that's more like it, that's what we want to see City in the Champions League, and we've started well here. To De Bruyne. Through to Haaland, good defending by Shakhtar. Phillips in there. De Bruyne. Haaland again! Oh, and Haaland just puts it wide. City push at the end of the half there. 1-0. We've still not scored more than one goal in the game, by the way. That is the only the second episode. I can't be too harsh to players quite yet. There's Traore. Bit of a kick on him from Diaz, and Phillips wins it back, and it's going to be a foul. He's a big man, Traore. Big unit. Force. Strong. And that is something we've got to, you know, Diaz has got to get that physical battle going with him. Shot from range here, shouldn't be Ederson. For a second I thought it might do. Let's see how far away that one actually was. It's way wide of the post, but Ederson diving for that did panic me, to be honest. Did panic me. Looks against Traore, hold it off well. Okay. Defending for City do here. Little 1-2s, give and goes from Shakhtar. It's working pretty well. Ball to Traore. Diaz in there. Traore's still got it. Traore with a chance here. Save by Eddie. Big save, Ederson. I think he's offside against the winger. We ride our luck again there. We need to get that second goal, City. Grealish. Phillips. Into Foden. Takes it well. De Bruyne. Stones. Haaland. Doku. Back into Haaland here, good ball. Haaland with a chance, good save. Back to Phil Foden. 2-0 City. Good save, and Foden is there in the rebound. Finally we get 2 goals in the game. A double today for Phil Foden from the middle. In the right place at the right time. And he scores as Phil Foden. Good play. It Stones into Haaland. Little 1-2 with DOKU which came off. Haaland gets a shot up. A good save by Payetov, but Phil Foden is there. He sniffs the danger. He sniffs the opportunity to goal. And he does score as Phil Foden. And City lead by 2 goals to 0. Brilliant. Happy Manchester City side, really. Walker can't defend that one well. Run in by Shakhtar. Nice ball in behind here to a name I'll butcher. Diaz was there. Chance for Traore! Oh my word, what a miss. Well, it was fortunate it fell to him. I think it took a deflection. Did he work it through here, the winger? It comes off Stones. Oh, Diaz straight into his path, but he puts it wide the post. Yellow card now for Stepanenko for that late foul on Phil Foden ages ago now. That's a horrible challenge, referee. To Ake. Into Haaland here. Away. Paqueta looks for the volley. Well dealt with by them. Walker in there to intercept the pass through to Traore. Well played. Into Rico Lewis. Meant for Phillips. Didn't go there. City are out of position again now. Clean sheet looks to be gone. Traore! Oh, he's put it wide. He is terrible. He's terrible because he should have punished us twice here today. Ball behind Ake, who's tired. Diaz comes across. Ball in behind Diaz to Traore. Chance number, how many for Traore? Misses it again. Konoplyanka with a free goal. And Shakhtar do score at the end. We still can't keep a clean sheet. That's because when that ball goes through to Grealish, the game wants Haaland to go on it. Frustratingly. Paqueta. Not really got much of a chance here for City so far. Paqueta. Luckily that's full time. Give the ball away. Full time for 2-1 in the Champions League. 3 points. I think the group stage is going to actually be a little bit more difficult than we expected. Definitely. Because teams are really good. Paqueta there. I want to get him a start pretty soon if we can get him. He's back into the Premier League action now with Burnley up next. And this is a side for Burnley. Ederson starts in goal. It's Ake, Diaz and Walker at the back 3. Stones and Rodri in the midfield 2 with captain Kevin De Bruyne and Lucas Paqueta his first start in the midfield 2. Foden on the left, Bernardo Silva on the right and Erling Haaland through the middle. On the bench they've got Ortega, Akanji, Vardiol, Kovacic, Grealish, Doku and Alvarez. As for Burnley, Rodriguez starts up top for Vincent Kompany's side with Manuel and Redmond on the wings. Ramsey in behind with Bastian and Jack Cork in the midfield. Vitinho, O'Shea, Bayer and Taylor at the back 4. In goal, Aro Muric ahead of James Trafford. Away to Turf Moor we go to face Vincent Kompany's Burnley, Pep Guardiola, against one of the managers that again has come through his sort of brainchild, isn't it? You've got Vincent Kompany, Mikel Arteta, Enzo Maschera, who's now at Leicester. So many have come through and gone the Pep Guardiola way from learning the Pep Guardiola. City versus Burnley. It's live from Turf Moor. Look out, City a little bit scrappy here. Stones, Paqueta. Okay. Back through to Paqueta. Paqueta across the box here for John Stones, who should score. Good play by Lucas Paqueta and Nathan Ake. And John Stones should score, but doesn't score. Big miss from Johnny Stones. To Rodri and back into Paqueta. Phil Foden. Ake. Lucas Paqueta again. Through to Haaland, poked it through here. To Erling. Haaland with a chance. Oh, big save by Muric. Could have got closer. Big miss from Erling Haaland again. Fantastic so far. Stones, Paqueta. To Stones. Right to Bernardo. Cross him. Haaland at the far post! And he does score this time. It's Erling Haaland. Well, he's just missed a great chance and an assist for Lucas Paqueta, which he misses out on. But Bernardo Silva swings the ball in, and guess who's on the end of it with Erling Haaland with a header? 1-0 City. Stones wide to Bernardo. We just see Haaland peeling off towards that far post. Bernardo finds him. It's a cracking header by Haaland. I mean, it's off the crossbar and in. Don't get better than that, really. 1-0 Manchester City lead Burnley. Okay. Into Stones. Trouble here for Burnley. De Bruyne. Into Haaland. Good touch by Haaland here. Great touch by Haaland. Just shoot. He does shoot. 2-0 City. Begging him to shoot. Eventually did do. By which time Muric had no idea. Haaland gets his second of the game. And City lead by 2-0 against Vincent Kompany's Burnley. De Bruyne went route 1. This touch by Haaland is fantastic. Muric had no idea where to go to and where to leave him. In the end he left him because he thought, like me, Haaland was going to shoot. He committed. Haaland doesn't shoot. Walker's there against Taylor. Ball comes in towards Rodriguez. Rodri. Horrible touch. Chance for Benson. Just wide of the post here, but come on, Rodri. I don't like mistakes like that. I really do not like mistakes like that. De Bruyne. Trouble again for Burnley. De Bruyne through. Haaland is there. What a save by Muric. Oh, De Bruyne picks it back up. De Bruyne with a strike here. 3-0 City. Smashing Burnley. And it's KDB who makes it 3-0. Well, Haaland had a chance to get a hat-trick there. What a ball by De Bruyne, by the way, here. This ball here is spectacular. Save by Muric. De Bruyne goes and wins it back. Aggressive in his pressing. And slams it in the back of the net himself. 3-0 City. KDB on the score sheet. And City are flying high here against Burnley. Through to Bernardo Silva, great ball. Bernardo keeps it. Bernardo Silva, saved by Muric. And away by Burnley again, but City here creating so many chances. Paqueta with a challenge. Ake in there, Foden. Back to Rodri. City going for the kill perhaps. De Bruyne. De Bruyne, great play. De Bruyne into Haaland and Burnley just get that one away. Rodri in there. That's half time. 3-0. It could be 4. It could be 5. Burnley hanging on. Vincent Kompany's side tactically have got it all wrong today. Walker in space. Walker with a cross in here. Haaland's in there again. He gets it wrong this time. Haaland. I should have scored the hat trick there. He's offside anyway. Back into Bernardo Silva. Through to Haaland. Haaland back to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne! Oh, the bar by Muric. Good play by City. Really nice link-up play by City. I think Burnley are playing into our hands way too much here. Gvardiol goes and get it back for his side. Paqueta. Another one over to Doku here by Paqueta. Doku. Alvarez with a tap-in. Saved by Muric. Saved by Muric again. I have to say Burnley's keeper's been good. Gvardiol across. What a ball through to Jay Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Jay Rodriguez. Big save by Edison. Over Femi. Bastien. Well, good ball through to Rodriguez here. Jay Rodriguez, and Burnley put it wide. Well, they've had their chances. They're about as clinical as us, which is very not clinical at all. Poor. Got away with it. Edison to Philip Brazilian Paqueta. Who's up there? He keeps it for his side. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, Doku's in here. Oh, he's offside, is he, Jeremy Doku? How was a player that quick gone early? Well, that should be full-time at Turf Moor. That is full-time at Turf Moor. 3-0 win against Burnley. Going to the final game of the episode. That is a City side full of confidence. Clean sheet, scoring goals. Just need to score more chances. Other results around the league. Chelsea defeated 1-0 to Wolves. Wow. Arsenal win 3-0. Spurs win 1-0. Liverpool win 3-1. And Manchester United win 1-0 as well. So the teams at the top continue to win. United and Liverpool, the only two sides with a perfect record. Then it's Arsenal and City as well, just behind, 1 point behind. Well, Sheffield United at home next in the Premier League game. We did simulate a 4-2 win over Sheffield. Chelsea win 3-1 against Fulham. Arsenal 2, Spurs 2. So they've dropped points. United win again, a 1-0 win over Newcastle. And Liverpool, they lose to Luton Town by 1-0. So as it stands, Manchester United 1 point clear at the top of the Premier League table. Final game of today's episode is Champions League action against RB Leipzig. They start with Galashki in goal, Orban, Klosterman, Simakanen round the back four, Schlager, Haidara, Campbell and Ani Olmo the midfield four, Poulsen and Werner at the front two. As for City, Edison starts in goal. It's Diaz, Akanji, Ake the back three. Stones and Rodri in there with Paqueta and De Bruyne in front. It's Foden on the right, Grealish on the left, and Alvarez starts out of Haaland today. Up top, Gomez, Rico, Lewis, Phillips, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva and Haaland on the bench. Let's do this. With Champions League action to end the episode, and hopefully Champions action where we come out on top. RB Leipzig away from home in Germany, a side in the Bundesliga who are a very good side, who performed very well last season, the first leg at City in this fixture. But when we met them at the Etihad, City absolutely tore them apart. Haaland is rested today, which they will be thankful to see. Well, the rest of the players are pretty strong, and I think we'll beat them today. Okay, found by Paqueta. Grealish. De Bruyne in space here. Back to Grealish. Back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a right-footed strike. Good save by Galashki behind for a corner. Good play by City nearly. Causing them problems nearly. De Bruyne on the cross. Bit heavy this one from De Bruyne. From far post to Phil Foden. Ball to Grealish. Back out to Foden. Overlapping his man with Akanji. Akanji's pushed here by David Raum. And if he wasn't pushed there, City score because surely he pulls it back to someone. Back into Rodri. Paqueta. Into De Bruyne. It's De Bruyne again! A good save by Golaski once more from range. Kept in by Grealish. Okay. Paqueta, little back heel. De Bruyne for the third time, and another save by Golaski for the third time. Back out to Grealish. Okay. Flips one in towards Paqueta away. Okay. Stones. Jack Grealish. He's overhit by John Stones and behind for a throw. Unlucky Stones, but should be a better pass there, really. Okay, pressing Campbell, and he wins it, Nathan Ake. Brilliant. Here's Paqueta. Gets onto his right foot. Lucas Paqueta with a strike. Golaski, but City peppering the Hungarian's goal. Just not found a way through quite yet. Ball to Werner. Stones lose the header here. Campbell. Poulsen. Timo Werner. Big save from Ederson. Phone in there to win it back in the box. Round still. Rodri there as well. Oh, off the line by Ederson. And away by De Bruyne towards Alvarez. What are we doing? Just take the sting out of the game and go backwards. Stones. Danny Olmo and a save Ederson. And let's just calm it down, City. Grealish. Back onto Stones. Campbell with a lovely sliding challenge. Poulsen there. Rodri across. Making sure they can't go forward quickly. That is half time. 0-0 with Leipzig. Been quite end to end at times. Both teams having goals. Both teams hanging on. Foden. Kanji. Behind to Phil Foden. Foden to Alvarez. Great defending by you, that was. I think it's Willie Orban. Sliding in to stop it. Foden to Alvarez for a tap in. They make a change. Campbell for Forsberg. Look at that. Go to Grealish. Jack Grealish in the Champions League. 1-0 City at Leipzig. And it's Jack Grealish for the finish. An assist for Lucas Paqueta, who's really, really proven to be a quality player here. Ake back to Paqueta. Sees the run of Grealish, finds him. And he pokes it past Golaski to give City the lead in the Champions League. Paqueta into Alvarez, lovely touch. Alvarez! Just past the post. It was a great first touch and he set himself away from Orban. But he couldn't get it on target. Foden. Kanji bombing on again. Oliver Kanji. Alvarez! Oh! Willie Orban again. Gets that toe in there. And it's enough. Look how wide it goes. Akanji in there. Can't win it. City all over the place here. We've conceded some late goals this season. We might go for another one here. Schlag with a shot here. Blocked into the hands of Ederson. Right to Sergio Gomez. Good play by him. Look at that. Alvarez found. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Back to Kovacic. Back to Bernardo Silva. City with space here. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva in the bottom corner. 2-0 right at the death. And Manchester City with another 3 points in the Champions League and another 2-0 win. I'm sure we won against Shakhtar 2-0. Great play from Bernardo. Little 1-2 with Mateo Kovacic. And once he's behind there, I'm looking for Alvarez from the pullback. I am. In the end, it just seemed more feasible to put it in the bottom corner. Bernardo's got the quality to do that. And Bernardo did do that with his quality. Full-time whistle goes in the Champions League. City with 3 points. 6 points from a possible 6. Paqueta has been fantastic. Thank you for watching. I'm enjoying the series so far. We'll see you guys next time.